Hello, good day, everybody. I'm your host, the host of Khalil Sports Bar, coming to you live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll talk to you guys about the fact that Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant were throwing haymakers, by the way, during their conference at the Beverly Hilto Hotel before the November 6th super middleweight title bout, by the way, in Vegas. Today was about the fact that Kirill Kaprizoo has signed a 5-year, $45 million extension offer with the Wild, by the way. The offer carries $9 million average annual value, but I'll get you guys to that. One fan was injured and treated to a hospital for minor burns, by the way, when the Superdome caught on fire at Big Easy New Orleans, by the way. Bradley Chubb is going to have surgery on his ankle, by the way. Tua Tagovailoa will not be playing against the Raiders because of fractured ribs. Gets against the fact that Roderick was the new Cruiserweight champ. Ripley and Nikki, A.S.H, they were the new women's tag team champs this past Monday night. Coming right through a awful pitch, by the way. Kayla Decky becoming the new Gators volunteer swimming coach, by the way. Team USA women's national team soccer, they defeated Paraguay 8-0. And I'll tell you what Aaron Rodgers really had to say for Halloween, and he's gonna have long hair for a Halloween costume and what he says to fans out there. That's all there's gonna have for stipulations, I know. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna start things off with the fact that let's see here. Start things off with the fact that Canelo Alvarez Caleb Plant were throwing a bunch of haymakers. By the way, the news conference at the Beverly Hilto Hotel before the November 6th super middleweight title bout. There's going to be their unified super middleweight title bout, by the way, in Vegas, which is on November 6th. Now, both of them had to be separated, by the way, before being escorted out of the stage. So, wait till November 6th, guys. Wait till November 6th for that. And both had cuts, by the way, on them. So, that's all there is need to know on that. They're doing okay, but, they got into it, by the way. So, that's all there is need to know on that. So once again, the Canelo Alvarez versus Caleb Plant unified super middleweight title bout will be November 6th, by the way, in Vegas. That's all there's need to know on that. Also, guys, other news, by the way, that Kirill Kaprizoo has signed a 5-year, $45 million extension offer with the Wild, by the way. The offer carries $9 million average annual value through 2025-26 season. Big surprise there. There needs to know on that. In other news, by the way, that the Superdome roof was caught on fire and the smoke, by the way. Smoke came out after a pressure washer was used to clean the roof at the Big Easy Superdome. The Mercedes-Benz Superdome, by the way. The arena caught on fire and smoke was all over the place. One person was sent to a hospital for minor burns. By the way, the firefighters put the smoke and the fire out. So that is all there is need to know. I hope everyone's doing okay, and that's a real awful situation there. This all just stems after the weeks of Hurricane Ida, by the damage that it caused to Big Easy New Orleans, and then you got a fire and a smoke coming out in the Superdome. So really not looking good there. Hope everyone's doing okay, and that's all there is need to know. That's praise out to them. That's all I can say on that. Also, other news, by the way, that Tua Tagovailoa will not be playing this Sunday against the Raiders, by the way, because of fractured wrist, by the way, so really not looking good there. But Jacoby Brissett will be starting quarterback for that game, and sure, Tua will be there, but he's got fractured ribs, and I don't know what's going to very clear it's going to come back, and that's everything to know on that, everybody. So hopefully, I wish him a speedy recovery. That's all there's you got to know on that. Also, another news, by the way, that Bradley Chubb is going to have ankle surgery to remove a bone spur, so thoughts prayers out to him. I wish to recover as well. That's all there's need to know on that. So that's all there's need to know on that. Also, guys, other news. Last night's NXT 2.0, Roderick became the new Cruiserweight champ. Big aggressive after he took out Kushida. Another news, by the way, this past Monday night on Raw, Ripley and Nikki, A.S.H, they became the new women's tag team champs, by the way, as they took on Natalya and Tamina Snuka. So best is yet there. That's all there's to know. When are Shotzi and Tegan that's going to get their women's tag team title opportunities? When? Could it be Extreme Rules? Let me know in the conversation about that. I'll just address my share. And also, this one, guys. Kayla Decky is joining Gators as a volunteer swimming coach. So that's a big move right there. Sorry, guys. So big move there. And yeah, that's all there's I can say on that, everybody. So, yeah. Does say it all. That's all these you know. Also, another news: Conor McGregor threw an awful first pitch last night. At a Cubs game, he sent the team out to the ball game song too, and during the 7th inning stretch. So clearly, we saw 50 Cent, in the past, he threw an awful pitch, and now Conor McGregor does it too. Conor McGregor was like an air ball. So, your thoughts around that? Let me know in the comments. No, just want to share everybody, so you need to know on that. Also, got some other news, by the way, get into, by the way, that Team USA Women's Soccer, they defeated Paraguay 8-0 in Women's International Friendly, so congrats to them on that. Other news, Aaron Rodgers, he's going to grow his long hair for a Halloween costume, which Halloween costume is going to be getting, so that's going to be real interesting. Also says this: it's horse-ish to give a platform to fans who have no clue what they're talking about. As far as my mental state, my focus, my work ethic, by the way, people that aren't around me are out of my life. I don't communicate with them, not in the locker room. It's chickish, ridiculous that fans get the platform to do this, and same type of people that do it though. So clearly, it's just all regards to him having to win on the Packers, and then him having to come back. But it's also just safe to say that Aaron Rodgers' career is going to be coming to a downward close. It's going to a downward spiral. I'm sure we all saw what happened last week when he got beat down by the Saints, and then come this past Monday night where he got a comeback win against the Lions. So, what will Aaron Rodgers do? By the way, I'll tell you what he's going to do. He's going to retire in 2022, whether it's going to be staying with the team that he's at for the past 16 plus years, or he may be traded somewhere and try to end his career there with another title or not. So we never know what Aaron Rodgers is going to do, everybody. But it's going to be real interesting to see how this all turns out. I do look forward to it, by the way, and I think that Aaron Rodgers, by the way, sure, he maybe go Tiro though, but I think it needs to say that Aaron Rodgers is just that guy. And sure, there's no doubt he's the first round Hall of Famer, and needs to say wherever he does, sure he still gets to the playoffs. By the way, he doesn't get there, that's fine. So not looking good there for him. Also, guys, Justin Fields is going to be starting quarterback this week, everybody, and hopefully for the rest of the season. So, yes, Justin Fields, everybody, is the Bears starting quarterback for the game, guys, and I'm excited for that. Justin Fields is going to show up and show out, and there's no doubt this is his first career start, and they're going to take on the Browns, by the way. So, yes, everybody, Justin Fields is finally going to be starting quarterback. This is his first start, by the way, and I look forward to seeing him progress more. They got a bigger man from the Browns, by the way, on Sunday. So it'll be interesting how this game turns out. To look forward to that. So I think that Justin Fields is going to be showing up and showing out, and I believe also that he's MVP material, and I believe that Justin Fields he can help the Bears get to a playoff game. I can tell you about that much. That's all there is you need to know on that, everybody. So it'll be real surprising to see what he has in store. It's going to be real surprising to see what impression he's going to make. It'll be real interesting to see whether or not he's going to help make the place. And I'll tell you this. Andy Dalton, who's got a bit of an injury, he's going to lose his job to Justin Fields. That's what he's going to do. And that the Bears are going to move on from Andy Dalton, which they will. Justin Fields, you better show up and show out. Look forward to you go. That's all I got to say on that, everybody. And, yeah. They're going to see with Justin Fields, whether everybody likes it or not. I'd love to see Justin Fields be named starting quarterback the rest of the season. Not to look forward to that. Even though Andy Dalton's a piece of trash, which he still is, by the way. Everyone knows that for sure. But that's all there's need to know on that. So Justin Fields is going to be starting quarterback for the game against the Browns. That's all there's need to know on that, everybody. So that's all I could say on that. Also, guys, some other news, by the way, I want to get into. By the way, I wish I brought this out to Tatiana Maslany, Joan Jett, Billy Piper, Tom Felton, The Mystical, Leigh David Stern, Leigh Tom Lasorda, Moneybag Yo, who's 30 today, King Issa, Thiago Silva, Lexi Wood, Carlos Correa, Amir Vaughn, Tiana Paris, Laura Vandervoort, Amy Shepard, Liliana Santos, Christina Rihanoff, Daniela Ospina, Lazar Angelov, Brittany Church, Daniela Alonso, Medina Islam, and Katie Lowe's. So send all your birthday wishes, shout out, sweet to her. Please be sure you do so on that. And that's everything you need to know on that, everybody. So that's all this I can say on that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will do right there for the Clubhouse Sportsboard. Like, subscribe to the Clubhouse Sportsboard YouTube channel on Facebook page by any means necessary. Be sure to send me comments, tweet your thoughts, your response on Canelo Alvarez versus Caleb Plant throwing haymakers, by the way, at the Beverly Hilto Hotel press conference, by the way, before their unified super middleweight title bout in Vegas, November 6th. That's about that. I had Canelo Alvarez on that. I'll tell you about that. So it's all there's you on that. Yeah, that's Kirill Kaprizoo signing a 5-year, $45 million extension offer with the Wild, by the way. That's about that. It's got $9 million average annual value, by the way, through 2026 season. That's about that. Let me know about that. I'll just share by the comment section down below. Yeah, that was Team USA Women's Saga defeating Paraguay 8-0 in the Women's International Friendly. That's about that. There's a Roderick Strong one getting out as a new Cruiserweight champ. That's about that. I'll just share, buddy. That's a Rhea Ripley versus Nikki A.S.H. become the new Women's Tag Team champs. That's about that. Say that Spurs after Bradley Chubb is going to have ankle surgery to remove a bone spur. That's about that. Say that Spurs after him and his family and his fans and team about that. Say that after Tua Tagovailoa, he's got fractured ribs and he won't be playing. He's not going to be playing for that game against the Raiders, by the way. And Jacoby Brissett's going to be starting quarterback for that game, by the way. That's all there's to on that. Those are Aaron Rodgers' comments, by the way. Chicken Dish and Warriors Dish and all those games. Talked about that. And folks, by the way, that's about that. I'll just want to share, buddy. That's a Conor McGregor throwing an awful pitch, by the way, at the Cubs game. That's about that. That's about him singing this "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" song during 7th inning stretch. That's about that, bro. Let me know what comes. Wait until Kayla Decky joined the game as the volunteer swimming coach. That's about that, bro. Let me know what comes section. That's where that's people after the folks at the Superdome ruled that was caught on fire yesterday, and it's all smoke there. One person was treated for minor burns in the hospital. That's about that. I just want to share, bro. And also, senior brother works out there. Tatiana Maslany, Joan Jett, Bailey Piper, Dave Lake, David Stern, Tom Lasorda, Moneybag Yo, Rima Fakai, Lexi Wood, Carlos Correa, Amir Van, Tiana Paris, Laura Vandervoort, Amy Shepard, Moneybag Yo, King Issa, Thiago Silva, Mystical, Tom Felton, Daniela Ospina, Lazar Angela, Brittany Church, Daniela Alonso, Medina Islam, Katie Lowe's, Liliana Santos, Rima Fakai, Christina Romanov, and all the others out there. Somebody birthday wishes, shout, Twitter, please be sure you do so. That's all there's detail on that, everybody. Also, by the way, guys, that AB, he's on the COVID reserve list. Thoughts about that, everybody. Also, what are your thoughts on Justin Fields being starting quarterback? Well, you think he's MVP material? Let me know in the comments about that. I would definitely just want to share, buddy. And that's all there's to know on there, buddy. So that's all I get to say on that. Justin Fields is going to be showing up what you will, by the way. Yeah, there's a little Ben Simmons scenario, by the way, even though he wanted out of the Sixers, by the way, even though he's not intending to come back to training camp no more. And has to be traded, by the way. Thoughts about that, and I'll just want to share, buddy. And I did dress it yesterday. Where this going to wind up at, everybody? Let me know what comes about that. I'll just want to share, buddy. I'll have fun breaking news and times live. Thanks to a whole lot more than the close sports, whatever. Thanks sports later. There's got no all. I got to take care of you guys. You guys have a good day. Please be safe with that. Bye bye.